Hi, good evening, Dr. Raj. This is Dr. Ali. I really appreciate you joining us, and I am really happy to have you on board MCCQE Preparatory Group since 2017. We've been doing this for many years, and I'm really happy to have you on board where you can help us with helping other many thousands of people that we have in the group. I'm well aware that you have already passed your QE1, you have passed your NAC OSCE, and Alhamdulillah, you're already successfully working in Canada after clearing your exams, which is a big effort and big feat, if I may say. So congratulations on that. So today's a small discussion that we're going to have around 5, 10, 15 minutes is where maybe you can just summarize your background for our viewers who are following us on our YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. When did you graduate, the year of your graduation, and when did you take the exam?
Thank you, Dr. Ali. I'm happy to be here. So I graduated in year 2016, May 2016 from India. And after coming back here, I started doing with my exams. So I finished my exams in March 2019. I did a QE1, and then, March 19, I did NAC OSCE, and then May 2019, I did a QE1. So I kind of did both of those exams within 3-month period.
Wow, that's great. So about your preparation, were you preparing it for many years, or you did it in prepared for a few months? How did you prepare for the exam?
I just think it took me about 5-6 months, like complete concentration for 5-6 months, like studying about 6 to 8 hours a day kind of thing for 5 to 6 months. Yeah.
This was this 6 months you took for your QE1 exam.
I kind of did both at the same time because one of them was in a March and the other one was in a May.
Wow, so you were on a mission to do it in one go as soon as possible. Massive feat, massive feat. Okay, that is awesome. And coming to one of the most asked question that they say it is extremely difficult to get job after you have cleared these 2 exams and you are working. So how was your journey towards finding work successfully?
Well, I am working in health sector, but I'm not working as a physician, that's for sure. Right. It was not easy. So I started with the low paying job, and then I gradually, right now I'm working like a above average skilled worker job with the Alberta Health Services as one of their COVID team members.
Right. So I believe Canada has a very specific requirement when it comes to their resumes, and you are somewhat a resume specialist, if I may say, as well.
Yes. So like I have been making resumes for a while now for my colleagues and friends and stuff like that. So yeah, like every time you're applying for a job, your resume has to be specific to that job. For example, if you're applying for an healthcare aid, then you cannot say like I have a 10 years experience as a family physician, right? They're not going to keep you because that's above their level.
So you would be able to help our group members to prepare a perfect resume, which would really make job hunting easy for them. Am I correct? Is that possible?
Yes. Okay. Yes, for sure. Like I do have experience, when I was searching for jobs, so I do know like where to search for jobs or what kind of jobs we can apply. More in like health work in healthcare sector. So like many people I know, they always for like doing a healthcare job needs you to have a license in Canada in order to do the healthcare aid. But I know like there are some loopholes. If you are a physician back home, then you don't need that specific license. So you can directly apply for it. So I know some of people who will spend thousands of dollars trying to get that healthcare aid license.
Another question that is really, asked quite a lot is, can I work in Canada without having PR? Is it possible if I am in my country and I just write the QE1 exam, then I write the NAC OSCE exam, and then can I be hired? What is your opinion on that?
As far as I know, that's no, like legally that's not possible. But I don't know, legally it's not allowed. So in order to work, you must have a work permit. You don't have to have a PR, but you at least have a work permit.
Right. So PR, what I'm trying to ascertain is, in order to get a work permit, is there any necessary requirement that you must have PR? Because there are a lot of people who have cleared the exam, who have contacted me, and they have absolutely stopped looking for job after clearing their NAC OSCE and QE1, and they just got fed up. They thought they are not going to get matched incomes. It's extremely difficult. So they went into parallel pathways where they are doing non-clinical work. So actually, coming back to the question about this PR issue, can you work without having PR, and can you get your permit without having PR, your work permit? Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes, you can get a year work permit without PR. Yeah.
Okay, so that means there is a good news. People still can get work if they are not PR.
Yeah. So like most of the international students here in Canada, they do become a student for first year US, then they get a work permit, then they can apply for PR. So like even any person can apply for work permit.
So Dr. Raj, it is really, you are really providing us with very valuable information, and I'm really happy to have you. Just before we summarize, because we'll be making a lot of videos in the future on different concepts and different issues, I don't want to prolong this video any further. Before we cut it short and wrap this up, would you like to say anything to our current audience who would be definitely eager to get hold of you, and how they can get more information? Of course, you would be on our platforms on YouTube, on our Facebook, and on our Twitter. They can approach you through there. And is there any message that you would like to convey? Because a lot of people think QE1 cannot be passed. It is extremely difficult. It is more difficult than the USMLE steps. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I wouldn't say that it's easy, but like at the same time, I wouldn't say like you cannot do it. I mean, anyone can do it, right?
Yeah.
You have enough knowledge. You just probably need to find a right track, whatever works for you, and then follow with that. If we are comparing to USA has a different objectives for their exam, while Canada has a different exam. So that's like we need to figure out what's the difference between these two, and then like start from there onwards.
And Dr. Raj, just one last thing. We, as you might know, that we MCCQE Prep Group, we do conduct a lot of passive groups and a lot of active groups. And passive groups, we tend to have people following and studying on their own time. Everything is provided to them. And active groups where we actively engage with the candidates how to clear the exam. So would you be interested, and would you be available in the future to help us conduct few of those groups where you would be actively engaged? Of course, people would be really eager and would be really happy to have your company where they would be getting hands-on experience.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm happy to be here, and I hope I can help someone. I know I'm not going to be able to help everyone, but at least someone. So
of course, we are not expecting you to we are not guaranteeing them to pass the exam. What we are saying is the chances of them preparing well for the exam would be much enhanced. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is definitely very encouraging. And I hope we can make a lot of videos in the future to provide a lot of information, valuable information to all our candidates who are viewing us and are with us. Thank you so much, Dr. Raj.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Thank you.